Hey guys, what's going on? Quick pre-market preview on May 4th, 2021. Very important subject that I'm going to briefly describe here is what to do when key important levels in the markets are broken. And so you may be ready to trade this morning and you're seeing like, okay, I'm still sort of bullish on the market because everything is so good, but overall, there are clearly signs on the chart that it's not the time to be a bull. It's definitely the time to reverse your trade to the put side. And oftentimes it's going to coincide not necessarily with some bullish topics that they cover in the news. As a matter of fact, that's a plus when they're still doing that, but you can capture this moment of trend reversal, right? And so this is exactly what we mean. This is a 10-day chart of S&P 500. You clearly see the three tops that I have highlighted in yesterday's video, giving you guys a market update. But at this point, the critical aspect is the fact that after trying to break above this level multiple times, the market within the last 10 days have really set in a triple top. And the question is now, how low will the market actually drop for the purpose of trading today, for the purpose of trading tomorrow? Because as you know, we're focused on trading weekly options, so it's important for us to understand what is the next market move. And oftentimes what we'll do is we'll combine a trend reversal based off the charts like this with a 13 market move sequence, and that gives us a higher probability outcome. How did we know the market was going to gap down? Why did we buying a bunch of Tesla puts headed into today, Amazon puts going into today? Because we expected a move 3 today. A move 3 briefly is something, a situation where a market is actually gapping down lower, as it is already pre-market today. If you glance at this chart, so clearly we're about 20 points from where we were yesterday. So if I was to make this chart bigger, the market haven't opened yet. I'm recording this about 20 minutes before market opens. So we're at 41.61 on the ES. Yesterday, we closed right about this level right here, 41.81. And so there's about a 20-point gap lower. And so naturally, you may think, oh, I want to buy this gap down and I want to be a bull. But in reality, this is the times where you want to avoid buying the gap down because it's likely to make a bounce and then reverse to what I'm showing you on this chart could be this level right here, or basically the 41.30. Now, technically, we could have dropped all the way to 41.30 on Friday and yesterday. Sometimes the market's got a bit of a delay mechanism. And so it's not reflected what I just shown you on this other chart on this one yet. But you see this level of 41.80, and you see this level on Friday where we dipped twice to a level of 41.68. It's important to understand now in the pre-market session we're at 41.61, 41.60, which is below these levels where they were supporting the market on Friday. So at this point, we're going to open below these two lows that were set on Friday, and basically it means that a key level is broken. Now, oftentimes, as you saw on Friday, they were defending this level fiercely, so you could expect some kind of locomotion right around this level of 41.60, meaning there's going to be likely some kind of bounce. They're going to try to protect this level, okay? And that's the bounce that you want to short. That's going to be your ideal entry. When I say this is going to be your ideal entry, I don't necessarily mean buying SPY puts or S&P 500 futures with options. What I am referring to is this is a good barometer for what are some of the other stocks that are highly correlated, and I'm talking about positive correlation, meaning that if S&P 500 drops, these stocks are also going to drop. Your typical stock would be, your Amazon. Your Amazon, as described in yesterday's video, guys, we were getting in when Amazon was, when? 34.70, we were getting an Amazon, buying 400 strike, 3,400 strike puts yesterday. Now, look, these are deep in the money this morning. Amazon drops all the way to 33.5. Now, when we were getting in right here on the bounce, right? 34.73. So at this point, within 48 hours, we're catching a $140 move, $130 move lower. We're already at 33.35. So it's likely to touch our first target of 3,300. So Tesla, guys, this is the stock we're saying, hey, it's got a ton of room to go lower. So Tesla cannot hold the level right here, an important level. Recently, in the last few months, it's been this level of 680 to 660 level, and in all prior instances, Tesla move resolved to the downside. We expect that move to prevail today and tomorrow as well. So this is not the time to buy Tesla dip, no matter what they talk about in the news, but this is definitely the time to stay short Tesla. So, but notice when we're opening the position. We're opening position before Tesla gaps down, $10 this morning. But again, for the purpose of trading today, there's a ton of great trades. Yesterday, we're giving you this trade right here on this SEDG. And so the stock doesn't drop a whole lot. We're expecting probably a 20-point move lower. It does drop 15 points lower, a couple of dollars bounce. But this could be a great stock for further downside. But there's a ton of stocks, guys. Let me just bring some of the key stocks for you to watch today. And if you do want to know how to trade them, I don't have time to cover everything. Basically, I wanted to outline the key levels right here and how do you understand what is the next move. And the part of this is the chart. And noticing the divergences right here with how things are evolving on the chart and so on. And noticing that primary volume is the sell volume, not the buy volume in these instances. There's other bearish characteristics. So all of these you can learn in our charts divergences course. Some of it you can ask a question with our senior coaches and learn that way as well. But the key thing that I want to point to your attention right now is this sequence right here, guys, is highly bearish if we're to look at the S&P 500 overall. This is a highly bearish sequence right here. And that sequence is 10, I got a 10, 7, 3, 11, with a 6 behavior at the end, resolving into what's likely to be a 3 move. So this is a deadly sequence, guys, because oftentimes, the reason I say deadly, it's deadly for the bulls. It's highly profitable for those guys that know how to trade weekly options on the put side. So get ready, guys. If you understand how to do that, this is the week where you can bank. And if you're not sure how to do that, maybe you've been a bull, you're trying to learn some shorting strategies or how to profit when things drop, then definitely click the link below, schedule a 20-minute coaching call. So again, it's a sequence 10, 7, 3, 11 with a 6 behavior, resolving in another 3, which is a gap down this morning. This is how you basically interpret the markets, utilizing the 13 markets move formula in a nutshell, combining the charts and the 13 markets move formula. So with that said, some key stocks I mentioned, I'm going to bring to your attention. These things are going to present some of the bargains in trading options today. Let me pull them up for you real quick. And let's get ready to trade here in just a few minutes, guys. Let's just run through them real quick. So you got iRobot reported earnings last night. The stock is already down, okay, $11. This is not the stock that you can get in heavy. You want to short it on the bounce, only on the bounce. But this stock still got some room to drop here on the put side. But ideally, you want to short the bounce because a major part of the move has already taken place. It's got definitely more room to run lower here. XPO, this stock right here, guys, can easily drop from here. It only made a small drop, but as most of the Apple-related stocks have been making a huge sell-off, this one definitely has got a ton of room. And I'm not pulling up the charts, breaking down the charts. I'm just giving you a quick summary of the direction of these things. But again, you want to get in when you want to short these things on the bounce. CMI, this is an American industrial company, but it's highly dependent on how well China is doing, and you want to short Chinese stocks, period. So short this one on the pop. This could be a great trade today, guys. You've got some other easy ones that could actually get some support, but overall, okay, some of these stocks, MLM, they're heading lower, guys. And of course, SEDG is another one we've talked about. Short the bounce in these names, and okay, so SEDG, okay, it hits our target, so it's down from where we were getting in at 264 yesterday. I just made a pre-market move here to 241. So officially it hit target of gapping down $20. If you watched yesterday's video, we basically predicted this is what was likely to happen. So, but if you'd like to know, guys, how you can do that, okay, definitely click the link below, and I'll try to post some of these market updates videos. If they are helpful to you, give me some feedback in the comments if they're helpful, if they're not helpful. Oh, and the last thing, coin. I had some people asking me questions about coin, guys. Coin is a really easy trade. You want to stay short coin right now because we're to look at the actual Bitcoin chart. It's revisiting another level, and it's showing signs of weakness. Let me show you this real quick right here. and I gotta hurry up. We gotta start trading here. So basically, we've got BTC USD chart. Okay, it's what I was showing you consistently in a lot of other stocks. It's happening now in BTC. It's a death cross. The next move in BTC is to the downside, and this time you've got a pretty solid head and shoulder pattern. So the move to the downside could actually exceed the move that we've seen, that we've predicted all the way down to $47,000, $48,000 last week. We can actually drop below that key level in Bitcoin. For that reason, you definitely want to stay short coin, guys. All right, let's go make it happen today. Happy trading to everyone. I'll catch you guys in the next trade soon. Let's roll. Have an awesome day. Let's rock.